Sharkboy and Lavagirl are back for an Avengers-style sequel, but when they're captured by alien invaders, a group of superpowered kids, including their daughter Guppy, have to come together to try and rescue them. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers, I'm Jan, and in this video we're diving into the ending of We Can Be Heroes, to reveal all the secret clues you missed that set up the movie's big twist. Obviously, spoilers ahead, so take care. We Can Be Heroes initially tricks us into thinking we're watching a pretty typical alien invasion movie, where superheroes will save the day. However, at the end of the film, we learn this has all been a giant ruse. The aliens aren't here to openly attack us, but to secretly support us, by training the next generation of superheroes in the awesome power of teamwork, so that the superkids can take over from their parents and fix the Earth's many problems as soon as possible. For their plan to work, the aliens infiltrated both the government and Heroics HQ, but it wasn't just the president's name, Neil Anami, which is I'm an alien spelled backwards, that pointed to the movie's twist ending. A big clue to the surprise twist was also hidden in the name of the aliens' home planet, which was called Ogima. If you spell Ogima backwards, it turns out to be amigo, which is a Spanish word for friend.
A message from the Supreme Commander of the aliens that we are from the planet Ogima.
So the fact the aliens were really here to help us humans rather than harm us was predicted right from the beginning of the movie. Interestingly, writer-director Robert Rodriguez also indulged in a bit of backwards naming in the original Sharkboy and Lavagirl movie, calling an unfinished robot character Tobor, which is robot spelled in reverse. Even before we find out the name of the alien planet though, there's another huge hint to the film's finale, when Missy sees Miracle Guy being wheeled into an ambulance after the movie's opening alien attack, and in an effort to reassure her and stop her worrying, her dad tells her,
"That is just a training exercise, probably. A what if."
In fact, it turns out that everything Missy and her superpowered pals go through after this in the movie is indeed a big training exercise organised by the aliens to ready the kids to step into their parents' super shoes and save the world. There are also several telltale signs as soon as we meet Ojo that there's much more to her than meets the eye. First of all, she's not dressed like any of the other kids who are all wearing t-shirts, jeans and other casual clothes, in contrast to her smarter white blouse and black trousers. And that seems appropriate because after all she is the alien's supreme commander. On top of that, her name Ojo is a Spanish word for eye and can also mean insight, all of which fits her character perfectly, as she's all about vision and foreshadowing what's going to happen, drawing things on her tablet which later come true. But that's not all. The word ojo can also be used in Spanish to warn someone to watch out or look out, which is also fitting as Ojo isn't what she appears to be. She's not a human girl, she's actually an alien. I love these little clues and extra layers of meaning that Mexican-American Robert Rodriguez gives the film by including Spanish words like this, and the fact he continues to cast diversely, including lots of Latinx actors, as he's done on many of his previous projects. By the way, if you were watching Like a Hawk during the scene in the tunnels, you might just have caught the picture Ojo drew of herself with her alien tentacles on display, which flashed by in a millisecond as Missy was swiping past on Ojo's tablet. And there was another sneaky clue that it was Ojo who was really in charge of the aliens all along, when the kids discovered the president on the alien mothership and overheard him discussing the takeover.
How long before the takeover begins?
According to the Supreme Commander, less than an hour.
Ever wonder why we bother with all this? When she already knows how it's going to turn out?
That's a reference to Ojo's ability to see the future, and a clue that she's the one really giving the orders. Did you also notice Ms. Granada's rather odd, exaggerated manner from the start, which was perhaps a clue to her alien nature? For example, when she enters a control room at HQ, she walks more like a model sashaying down a catwalk. And then there's the slightly strange way she often holds her hands out to the sides, almost as if she's either performing a dance in a musical or trying to keep her balance. Maybe that's because of the massive alien tentacles she's having to hide in her human disguise. That the new Heroics kids can succeed where the adults failed is also cleverly emphasised throughout the movie. For example, the many butterflies dotted around Missy's room right at the beginning of the film symbolise the fact that she and the other kids represent a new beginning, a fresh chance to get things right. While the rainbow on Guppy's necklace sends a subtle message from the start that these super kids are humanity's hope for a better world, as Ojo confirms at the end of the movie. This new generation of heroes is all about teamwork rather than squabbling amongst themselves like their parents. And to accentuate just how different they are to the previous generation, the new heroics also have an entirely different look. Gone are the colourful costumes and hard to see out of masks often favoured by superheroes, including many of their mums and dads, such as Sharkboy and Lavagirl.
All superheroes have costumes. Pads, fake muscles, tons of useless buckles.
Underwear on the outside? Masks you could barely see out of.
That's why they were able to pick out our parents so easily.
We have to blend in.
Instead, those highly visible costumes are replaced by more practical uniforms in muted colours.
So what are we supposed to be looking at?
The future.
There are also masses of Sharkboy and Lavagirl Easter eggs in the movie, which you can discover in my other video. Tap here to watch that or follow the link in the video description. So what do you think about the ending of We Can Be Heroes, and would you like to see more sequels? Let me know in the comments below. Tap left for all of my We Can Be Heroes Easter eggs, or tap right to watch something else you're sure to like. And if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up is hugely appreciated. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!